Rise Smart as an organisation role models the behaviours that it will talk about and it will share in its sessions. So when it comes to whether it's flexibility, whether it's tailoring opportunities for individuals based on what they need at the time they need it. Rise Smart's an organisation that to me lives and breathes those values of flexibility and inclusivity and focuses on wellbeing. And I think that has created an environment where you have excellent people who are attracted to work in that organisation. And I've been so impressed by the people that I've had the opportunity to work with. They are all experts in their field. Most have significant life experience. Most importantly, what I see is an absolute alignment to the values of the organisation. So if you think about supporting people through really difficult transitions, the empathy, the communication and the way that is really considered and very deliberate and very supportive comes through in all that we see. I think that's an organisation where you really see an alignment with purpose, and that is in everything from the literature right through to the way that people behave in that organisation, through how they interact with people in the organisations that I've worked for as well. I think the thing that stands out for me around the Rise Smart programs is that it is that holistic focus. I think having worked over 20 years in the HR space and looking at lots of transformation that saw a lot of change for individuals in their roles, I could see the impact that had on their whole life, their family, the impact that it had on finances, the impact it could have on health. I think what stood out for me at the time was there was that understanding of the whole individual and their whole life, and being able to really uniquely juggle all of those balls and end up with solutions for individuals that felt far more tailored and personal, and from an organisational perspective, feeling like we were supporting people and helping people in a really positive way. I had the chance to use it myself, and I found it, again, the simplicity of it, the ability for the user to kind of seamlessly manoeuvre through the tech that was available was quite different to what I had seen in the market at that point in time. Certainly from an organisational perspective as well, the interface or the integration between the company that I was working for at the time and Rise Smart, it felt quite seamless, and it was one of those situations where there was a challenge, it seemed to be managed quite simply and quite easily. And so though I'm not an architect who can understand exactly how the tech works, from a user experience, I can say that people found it really easy to use. Firstly, generally my experience has been that we've come in under budget with Rise Smart, but from a practical application, the impact of the dollars that we spent have been far better utilised, absolutely targeted where the need is as well. And as I said, the impact on individuals, the recall of information, based on the fact that they can access that where they need it, when they need it, has been far more positive than what I've seen in other programs. Rise Smart has a very strong sense of empathy. It always puts the experience of the individual that is supporting first. I think that's really particular to Rise Smart. Empathy is one. I think the other is responsiveness. There is a real agility in the way that Rise Smart works with its partners. And I think there's a humanity to Rise Smart, and that deep sense of connection to purpose, that empowerment that comes with that, being able to ask those questions and feeling that you have the time and the permission and that you're supported in asking those questions, I think really gets into that space of real